Welcome, everybody, to our second episode, our virtual Between Two Nights. We hope you're doing well. Hope your families are healthy. Hope you guys are staying engaged and involved in your schoolwork. We just wanted to bring some info to you and just share some connection. So in terms of the end of the year, I just want you to be on the lookout. Some information will be coming about what our last day of instruction is, and also ways that we're going to be celebrating our students at the end of the year, particularly our 8th graders. So to our parents of 8th graders, you received an email from me last week on behalf of the PTSA. I want you to send those pictures in. They are collecting pictures of our 8th graders throughout their middle school experience and putting together a slideshow. It's the highlight of our 8th grade bash. And while we can't be together physically, it is still something our PTSA is putting together to celebrate our midnights as they head off to Sutherland High School. Also be on the lookout. We'll be doing some sort of drive-through celebration for all our students so we can say goodbye at the end of the year. Information will be coming out. Mr. Falzoi, what do you have going on?
Well, we're busy planning for next year, and one of the great traditions we've had in the last few years is the agenda cover contest.
Oh,
where
I love it.
Yeah, they make submissions, and the faculty and staff vote on the one they'd like, and we always have a great cover for our planners. And this year was no different. I would say this: the level of competition was extraordinary. These are the best, just the absolute best submissions, I think, as a group we've seen. And I think you might be able to share some of them with us. They're using
by coincidence, I happen to have a copy of them, yes.
Zoom magic. The special effects are magnificent.
The Zoom magic is here.
There it is.
All right. So,
okay.
Wow.
These are some of our
submissions. Unbelievable. Look at this. We have such talented kiddos here.
And, you know, just talking a little bit about it, the criteria was to use our pillars: creative, resilient, mindful, and spirited, and to incorporate our team colors. And, you know, you can see the kids did a great job and really took that to heart and spent a lot of time creating these. But I do want to introduce our winner, and it comes from one of our 6th graders on the orange team, Miss Lindsay Shin. Absolutely a work of art, and we are excited to have that as our cover next year.
Unbelievable. With such talented kiddos.
They're incredible.
Well, that's something to look forward to. I'm glad we were able to still do that virtually. Thank you to everybody for submitting, and congratulations, Lindsay. Hey, looks like somebody's ringing the doorbell there, Mr. Falzoi. Somebody wants to come in.
Should we let them in?
I mean, we might as well. Let's see who this is.
It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I like it.
Yeah.
His palms are sweaty.
Oh, boy.
Oh, hey, guys. Sorry, I was just in the middle of something. I was producing a new record.
Yeah.
That's my other job in the meantime.
That's fantastic, Mr. Hurley. That is fantastic.
We paid for a cameo for this thing. This is great.
Wow. Go back to my other role as a phys ed teacher.
Okay. We broke the budget up. We paid $5 for the appearance here. So
you snuck in on me there. I was producing a new album. I just got off the phone with Drake and Dre and a couple other guys. So what's going on?
Well, it's great to see that you're keeping yourself busy, Mr. Hurley. That's awesome. How's the family?
They're great. It was nice to get some sunshine yesterday and get outside. It was been a rough spring, not only for what's going on here, but then for that to happen, then be cooped inside somewhat, or just have some dismal weather and force yourself to get outside in a day you normally wouldn't. But it was great to get some sunshine. Today looks like a decent day. So when I finish up some work, I'm going to get out there in a little bit and hopefully do some golfing.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it snowed on May 12th.
Yeah.
Somebody was comparing this to the Hunger Games or something, where first there's a virus, then these hornets and snow and blizzard, and now who knows, but hopefully.
Well, let's hope that that's the end of the comparisons. I don't know if you read the book,
trackers.
but we're going to stop there. So, Mr. Hurley, how are you keeping yourself active?
Just trying to get outside even on days you normally wouldn't, and go out and put some rain gear on. I've been doing a lot of biking lately with my family, and then just trying to be taking our mantra, our motto, and those different things and trying to be creative. My son Tyler and I created a game the other day, kind of taking the idea of Can Jam, but we just made old tiki torches, put some volleyballs on it, and you had to throw the frisbee and knock the volleyball off for points, and just trying to be creative to keep ourselves from getting in a rut or getting too monotonous and doing the same things over and over again. So we're just trying to do different things.
What did you got a name for that game?
We're thinking of naming it Hitchcock and Scully from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the two favorite characters on that show. So we're thinking of naming it that, but we didn't know if there was any copyright infringement things, so we might have to come up with something else.
Copyright pending, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, just basically, trying to keep a positive attitude and try to find the silver lining in all of this. I think both of you guys I've talked to before about youth sports and how I'm a big advocate of it and all for it, but at a certain time it's been getting so much, it's consuming family time of traditional things that you do, camping and just doing just basic things with your family that is taken away from it a little bit. So my silver lining in all of this is that we're getting to do a lot of those things that we haven't found time for due to just the commitment of playing a few different sports and that commitment to that. So fishing, we haven't gone fishing, and I don't think we've ever gone fishing. So I got some poles and we're going to go fishing. We're going to try some other things that we haven't normally tried just to, get the whole well-roundedness of being a human being.
That's great. That's great. That's good advice for our kiddos and our families.
Yeah. Another one I was trying, and I've been putting, for anyone watching this at home as students or parents, we've been putting a lot of different things on our websites. So depending on who your phys ed teacher is, we've been adding a lot of different things. Another thing I've never done, I've played Frisbee before, but never Frisbee golf. So I've added some different things on there, Frisbee golf and different hiking trails and bike trails and actually how to get your fishing license and all those different things. So just different ways to stay active in a way that might be different than just going in your driveway and playing horse every day or just doing the same things. So that can tend to get boring after a while. So just try different things you haven't done that are safe and keep you physically active and keep your mind moving.
Yeah. I actually saw something on your website, and my family went to Mendon Ponds Park and did one of the trails that has the chickadees on it. And you hold the seed in your hand, and they come down and they land on you. And you know what the chickadees like, especially is the sunflower seed. What they don't like is when you scream when they land on your hand. They don't come back, because that's what I did. I was so surprised. Like, and gone. No more birds.
That's great. That's funny.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's great. And I love that you guys are continuing to put things on there, resources for our families and our students to stay active. You're right. It does take a lot of creativity.
Yeah. I've been wearing this shirt a lot just because I miss our students, and it also just reminds me, and I don't know who specifically, I think it was collectively we came up with these 4 pillars, but if you think of those 4 things and what they really truly mean and you apply those, you should be doing pretty well. It's just be creative, try different things and be creative, and being resilient, that's for sure an attribute that you need during these times. So we're all going through it, but just be resilient, build up some resiliency and be tough through these times and be there for other people. And our next one, being mindful. So you're thinking of other people, trying to make someone's day better in some way. Reach out and call a grandparent, reach out and call, a friend, and just make someone's day better with your actions. And not just a simple text like, hey, what up? But just truly give them your time and your love and make someone's day better. And then the last one is just spirited. Do things with enthusiasm. Don't just drag your feet and, I got to do my homework. I got to do this Zoom class. Just be spirited and enthusiastic about what you do. And that should change your attitude and mindset. And your attitude is everything. So have a positive one, and we'll get through this together. We'll see each other again soon enough. But just do those 4 pillars every day, and you should be in pretty good shape.
It's a great reminder.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Mr. Hurley. I'm glad that you came by. I'm glad that you
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
And I guess at this point, we'll say goodbye to everybody until next time. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Remember what Mr. Hurley said. Living those 4 pillars so important every day. So take care, Midnight.
Bye, guys. See you soon.